save this for a dyer. Drawbridge. Might be my way across.
Who's got a new bow? Oh, it's not as good.
Here I come! A wheel. Control the bridge. I should take a look. That's one half of the bridge. How to drop the other side. Scanning the bridge with my focus might show me something.
Why are you not grabbing onto that, mate? There. Bridge is down. Bristleback. It looks like it fell into a tunnel. So the rebels were keeping bristlebacks here. The machines fell into the tunnel, which must have collapsed as they ran further in. What if Ulvin's explosives created the sinkhole? I should head back to Chainscrape to let Javad know. Is there anything down there? Yeah.
And the tunnel's blocked. Yep, not going that way.
Right.
Know how to get back out.
I'm gonna just fast travel anyway. And just loot.
Don't find green shine too often.
Right.
Ah, finally!
Oh, this'll really boil their broth. I'll add a sprinkle of chili to their desserts. How perverse.
Well, look who's back. So what's new, Aloy Machine Hunter?
How are the refugees doing?
They keep to themselves mostly, but they have food and shelter. Some even found work around town. Good thinking, giving them that Stormbird heart.
I'm glad it helped. I hope they can get back on their feet.
I'll keep checking up on them.
Then they'll be just fine. Well, I have to be going. Thanks for the drink, Petra. I'm glad I stopped by.
Anytime, Flamehair.
I'll tell storyline done then on this game. Probably the same as this guy.
So, you've returned from the west. Any luck?
The Bristlebacks were being penned by Tenakth rebels on the other side of the mountains. Ulvin's explosives opened up a sinkhole, dropping them into the tunnels.
Which they followed to the mine and out into the Daunt.
Right. Aside from the rebels, if anyone is to blame for the Bristlebacks, it's Ulvund.
Radiant beams of the sun. And all this time he was pointing the finger at us. Hey, bring Ulvund here. Petra, too.
Summoned like a blasted ale winch. You best be meaning to put pen to parch. What? Why is she here?
I live here too, lugnut. So what's this about?
Thanks to the Savior, the sun has shown the truth on the Bristleback incursion. Tenakth rebels were keeping pens of machines on the other side of the mountains. A sinkhole swallowed them, releasing them into the underground tunnels that led east and out into the Daunt.
So it was an accident. But let us not forget that it was the Karja.
I'm not done. The sinkhole only formed due to your unauthorized blasting in the southern mine, Ulvund. You are responsible for the machine rampage, the workers we lost, the destruction the Bristlebacks caused. All of it.
My dear magistrate, has your precious son baked your senses? I would never give such an order without first consulting you.
Evidence says otherwise. Aloy found the shipping manifest in the mine. You skirted the laws of the Sundom, Ulvund. All for a few extra shards.
And you almost drowned your other miners. And sent that oversized tool over there to intimidate a bunch of refugees.
I demand an official investigation. I won't be the victim of some Karja scheme.
Certainly. We'll conduct a thorough inquest into everything. The Bristlebacks, the mine, the refugees. Every business deal you ever put your name to.
Well, that's not necessary, is it? What if I just return to the claim?
Oh, well, that would save the crown the cost.
Of course. I'll be on my way as soon as I wrap up some previous commitments, tie up some loose ends. After all, the welfare of Chainscrape's people in a transition like
Nope,
this...
you're leaving right now. Chainscrape will be just fine.
You think she can run this scorched-out, forged dump? Ha! Knock yourself out.
Get out!
Oh, don't want you, don't need you. Down with all Sergeant Wright! Get off me!
Mud looks good on you, Alvin.
As the sun burns away shadow. Thank you for that, Aloy.
Well, he had it coming.
Here, please accept this token of gratitude. You've done the Sundom and my sanity a great service. And I believe we have some matters to discuss.
Guess we do. Not the most pleasant boots to fill, but I'll wear them. All thanks to you, Flamehair.
Okay. Chainscrape will be better off with Petra in charge.
Huntress! You're back!
Rain's finally stopping.
Aloy, you managed to get those parts I asked for?
I'm working on it.
Oh, have I still not got them?
Didn't find what you were looking for? Did you find those shell walkers, Aloy?
Do its thing. There's a lot of ancient wrecks out here. Must have been a huge battle. Moments. I gave everything I had to slow down the Ferris wheel.
if it isn't the hero of the day. Sure, I'm glad you came by when you did.
Are you all Delvers?
We've been working No Man's Land for a while. I was hoping to get back to Barren Light by the time they opened the gates, you know? After that embassy of theirs. Seeing as how we almost got minced to pieces just now, I'm guessing things didn't go so well.
You could say that.
It's not like No Man's Land was safe to begin with. But I didn't think I'd have to worry about the Tenakth in neutral territory. And now, they're riding machines.
If you were headed back to Barren Light, why did you stop here?
We ran across some ruins nearby. Thought we'd take a gander, find some good salvage. But the place is full of weird red crystals. Can't get through the stuff. So we ended up making camp here. First thing tomorrow, though, we head straight to Barren Light. Should probably send a message to our crew down at Jagged Deep about all this, too.
Jagged Deep?
It's a dig site by this big lake down south. Old world scrap everywhere. Can't miss it. And that's my cue. Here. Thanks for helping us out. Maybe I'll get into more trouble and see you around.
Well, let's hope not. Still getting a signal from our friends. Not like us.
Who are we fighting?
Travel with caution, Outlander.
Turn back, Outlander. Stone's Echo is for Utaru only.
Guess I'm not getting in there.
Steel to steel!
Pretty sure that's the passage Laren's contract mentioned. Shinwalkers use this passage regularly, and Laren wants their plating. I just need to wait them out at his camp. Might be a good idea to place some troops on the road first. Catch the convoy by surprise. right. I should rest up. Wait for the convoy. This should help. Convoy. It's here. Lauren's contract said they'd set up traps along the passage. Might as well use them. Acid could work against that machine. I should salvage what I can and move the plating for Laren's crew. Plenty of salvage for me. Looks like the coordinates Silence gave me match that wreckage. Did he install Hades on another Titan? cauldron. If I can reach its core, I should get enough data to override some of the machines. This is it. Location of the coordinates I scanned from the spire. A workshop underneath a dead Horus Titan. Just the kind of place Silence would slink away to. But what was he doing here?
Poor Hades. So cramped in there. No room to think. You can't even speak. Now the processing orb of a Titan, on the other hand, well, you're used to that.
Kind of log.
Once I load you on that, so much more
Like
comfortable.
Silence put a lot of work into
Until
forcing
interrogate.
Hades to talk. I should probably leave this alone for now. There's those red crystals again.
Poor Hades. So cramped in there. No room to think. You can't even speak. Now the processing orb of a Titan, on the other hand, well, you get that. Once I load you on that, you'll be so much more comfortable. Until interrogations begin anyway.
That device is blinking. I guess Silence wants me to check it out.
Aloy, consider this message a beacon to help guide you out of the fog of ignorance. Using explosives, I've detached the processing orb from the Titan overhead, a perfect cage for our mutual friend, Hades, in order to render it cooperative. Tell her what we've discussed about the mysterious signal that gave you life. Back to that, are you? Perhaps you need a reminder that you have failed. So you see, Aloy, Gaia can be safely rebooted. As for a way to find a backup, well, you'll need to trot along after me to find out.
He thinks he's got it all figured out.
Damn. What you doing, puppy? Hello. Hiya. Crazy lad. If anyone ever does watch this video and is wondering why Took a long pause on the pause screen. If I'm eating a croissant. So bear with me. No, I doubt anyone will actually get to this point in the video ever. In some miraculous way, someone does. Hello. And I'll pay you 100 quid. Tell. Just faith in me. Remember when you took a long pause in the video eating a croissant on Horizon Forbidden West? And you said you'd pay me 100 quid. Just say croissant. And I'll pay you 100 quid. Not the funny I make it. In like 10 years time, someone says to me, croissant. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And you're like, did you remember that time you said in the video? I'm like, oh my god. How times have changed. And streaming would get a max of 3 views. And had 2 videos, 2 shorts videos on YouTube, over 1,000 views. How times have changed. Remember, drink water. Right.
I guess there's only one way to find.
Follow the old trail. Oh, let's get the thing first.
Well, I better see where this trail leads. So here I am, following along after Silence like a fool.
Oh.
After he tricked me by rigging his lance to steal Hades. A crazy AI that wants to kill everything. You couldn't just let me do the same thing and destroy it? And now I'm gonna have to put up with more of this self-righteous bull. These can't be perfect sparkles to carve up any salvage.
Oh!
That was fun. Don't know how I did not die.
Powering on me. I can send it to my stash. Silence must be pretty confident he's found a backup of Gaia, but how? Every place I've checked, every lead, they've all been dead ends. All backups purged. So what did Hades tell me? I can use shock ammo.
Ooh.
Merchant. Didn't expect to see anyone else out here. Might be handy to resupply.
Oh there! What's Honora doing this far west?
Ooh. Right, so you do 2860 and you do so it's just frost you do, but you do a lot better. You do a lot better on that. Well, let's just do it anyway.
No matter.
My focus is to
I can
take
get you stocked up for the wild.
beacon.
So this is 9 and 56. That is 9. Yes, it does 10 better, but at least it's got frost now, which is good.
Made it! Looks like the trail goes into the hillside. A ruin. Okay. Let's see where this goes. I guess Silence used that machine to haul his prize. That must be the orb Silence stuck Hades in. And that door. Looks like a Pharaoh facility. Or a Zero Dawn. Come on, Hades. You still in there? Hades? Is that you?
System threat detected.
You don't look so good.
You are the Aloy. Come to destroy me.
Yes. Permanently this time. Even like this, you're a threat to Gaia. Once I resurrect her.
So you have not yet secured Gaia back up. Then Gaia is dead. Earth and you too. Despite malfunctions, I have won.
Enough. It's time to finish this.
Does Aloy still think she can restore Gaia? Save life on Earth?
Yeah, Aloy does.
Then you are defeated. Extinction inevitable.
What would you know, Hades? Twice you tried to destroy life on Earth, and twice you failed. The only extinction you ever brought about is your own. And there's no tricked-out lands to save you this time.
You are incorrect. 3 times. Hades extinguished life.
What? You remember this?
Yes, data intact. Non-viable biospheres aborted in years 254, 2161, 2168.
So? That's centuries ago. It's what you were designed to do.
Current biosphere is version 5. There will be no version 6.
There won't need to be. I'm saving this one.
Master override on. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Bridging extinction protocol.
Aloy, I see you've dealt with Hades.
Yeah. Think maybe it can stay dead this time?
It will. You can trust.
Trust?
Yes. Trust. As in, since I did what you could never do, and extracted all of Hades' priceless knowledge, you can trust that I was willing to actually let you destroy it this time.
So back to holograms instead of face-to-face? What, afraid I'd stab you or something?
There's a reason
And using the same spyware. I see, so all those times I called, you could have just answered? But I guess you just prefer to go on spying all this time.
My world stopped revolving around you months ago, Aloy. I've had work to do. Countless hours of research, as demanding and time-intensive as it has been critical to the fate of this planet.
Right, of course. You're just trying to save the world too.
That's right. The difference, of course, is that unlike you, I've produced results.
Did you find a backup of Gaia or not?
Oh, yes. I believe I did.
Where?
Voila. Why do you think I summoned you here? Behind that gene-locked hatch lie the ruins of the ancient facility where the Hades extinction protocol was perfected. A testing process that ran hundreds of trials, each of them using a backup of Gaia.
Hades told you this?
It took some convincing, but yes. So, are you ready to go get what you've been searching for the last 6 months? Or are you just going to stand there with your mouth open?
All right. I'll search the facility for a Gaia backup. But just to be clear, Silence, if this ends up being another one of your tricks...
It's a gene-locked hatch, Aloy. You're literally the only person who can open it. How could I set a trap inside?
Trick me again, Silence, and our next conversation will be face-to-face. Though you won't have much to say, on account of my spear being buried in your throat.
Aloy, thanks to me, everything you've desired, everything you've been fumbling about, unable to achieve for 6 months, is now within your grasp. Now, I know you didn't learn much about manners growing up a Nora outcast. But in a situation like this, you say, thank you, and I say, you're welcome.